Need pieces for your machine? Check the description for LEGO Classic boxes. Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Astonishing Studios finally back with another video. You can even hear the enthusiasm in my voice. Today I will show you how to build this LEGO Skittles candy machine. It looks a lot like the M&M's machine that I made several months ago. The mechanism's a tad bit different. For instance, there's going to be a bar that protrudes from the side of the machine when you put a coin into the coin slot instead of from the front. So let's do so right now. Alright, we've got our penny. Any other small coin works. And just like that, sometimes the Skittles actually come out without you having to pull this out all the way. But you can, just in case anything's left over. There we go. Alright, and then you can just push this back. You can see some Skittles reload. Some of them got to be shook in. And to get the money back, you can probably see it a little bit over here. You just pull this wall out, and your coins are going to be there. I only put in one. This is from a previous demonstration that I did before the camera was turned on. So first of all, you're going to take a red 6x8 base plate. You're going to take 4 of these 1x3 curved ramps. You can follow my design if you want to, or you can be a little more creative and do your own thing. And you're going to have a 2x5 smooth area of bricks right over here. Alright, next we're going to take a 6x4 base plate. 4, 6, yep. And then you're going to have a 1x3 white stripe, 1x3 white stripe, and then a 2x3 gray area. Once again, this is just my design. Next up, we're going to take a 1x6 curved ramp, 2 of them actually, and we're going to place them on each side of the candy tray. And then we're going to take 4 of these 1x1 ramps and place them here. Next up, we're going to spin this around and we're going to put some bricks in the back. So there's one layer of bricks right there, and let's add on a second. And there we go, we have our second layer. From here we're going to add on a third layer of red bricks. And right here, instead of putting a normal 2x3, we're going to put on a 2x3 ramp. Sweet, let's turn it around. And right over here, we're going to take a stack of 3 1x2 bricks and place it on. Then we're going to take 2 1x1 cylinders. At least that's what I call them. Who knows the technical names, right? And then we're going to take this 1x6 bridge piece and snap it on here. From here, we're going to put on 2 2x2 smooth tiles. Just like so, and then we're going to take a 1x4 smooth tile and place it over here. Next up, you're going to take 3 1x6s, place 1 in the back, and then 2 on the sides. Now you need a 1x8 and a 1x6, and you can see on the other side I have my Skittles decal popping out. Don't ask me how I did that right now, I'm going to show you in the next clip, but for now just take a 1x6 and a 1x8 and snap it on in the front. Now it's time to embrace your inner craft geek. What you're going to need is a small package of Skittles, or Skittles in general. I actually have a template down below for you to print out a template of the Skittles package so you can cut out what I'm cutting out. Also, you're going to need scissors and double-sided tape, which is what I use to tape on all of my machine's labels. So first of all, you're going to take this package of Skittles and peel off the 2 sides so you just have 2 sheets of Skittle wrapping. Now take one of the sheets you ripped off. Obviously, if you printed it off online, you're not going to have to do this step, but everything else you will need to do starting here, you're going to cut around the Skittles logo. I'm personally not going to do that just because I already have the logo on my machine, and it takes a while to cut this out, but believe me, if you are creating a Skittles candy machine, cutting this out is worthwhile. It makes your machine look official. Alright, what you're also going to need to save from the package is this original little text. You're going to put that along the coin slot of the machine. I'm going to explain that or why we do that when we get there, but you're just going to cut a square around this, and the width is going to be either 2.4 centimeters or 9/10 of an inch. Now we have 3 of these 1x1 pieces with the side stud, but on the back, guess what we have? Oh yeah, we have the original sticker decal that we made from our sticker wrapper. What you're going to do is take a small piece of double-sided tape and put it on the back of all 3 of these Lego bricks so that this original sticker can stick on. Alrighty, we're going to turn that back around, and what we're going to need is a 1x3 red plate right over here. You're going to put on a 1x2 smooth piece, and then a 1x1 smooth piece, and you're going to attach that, guess where, to the side of these 3 Lego bricks. At this time, it would also be pretty smart to put on your Skittles decal, also attached with double-sided tape. And let's take the part that we made earlier and put it right over here. Now you need 3 1x1 red bricks. Once again, color is optional. And you put them right here, almost all the way in the back, and one right in front of that coin slot part that we made earlier. Now you're going to take a 1x8 brick and put it so it covers the whole back wall of the machine. And you're going to take one of these L pieces, because you know we don't take L's, we just make M's. Another 1x2 white piece. And then finally another 1x2 plate. Snap it all together. Now we're going to cover the C we made with smooth pieces. And one more thing, make sure to add on this 1x2 ramp. First, take a 1x4 brick, one of which has 3 holes in the side, and put in one of the stud-tipped connector pegs right in the center. Next up, you need a 1x4 brick. Going to place it perpendicularly, and you're going to need a 1x4 gray plate. Once again, color doesn't really matter. And make 1x3 worth of smooth pieces and put them on like so. Next up, you need to make this a 1x2 brick, a 1x4 plate, and a 1x1 smooth piece. Take a 1x1 ramp and place it over here, and place it on this side. Now take a 2x3 red plate, and we have 2 1x2 vent pieces over here, and right over here put on a 2x2 smooth tile to connect the back. Turn it around, and finally we're going to take 3 more of these 1x1 Lego bricks with the side studs and connect them in this particular order. You're going to need 2 1x2 smooth ramps and then a 1x1 right over here, 1x1 ramp. Hopefully that step did not confuse you too much. Just watch this part of the video over again. Anyways, if you got it because you're awesome, you're going to put it right beneath this plate. And then it connects together like the dispenser that you want. Now I need you to turn your machine around to the side so you can put on a 1x2 smooth piece. And you're also going to put in your dispenser and push it in all the way so that nothing protrudes from the side of the wall. Sweet. Next up, you're going to take 3 of these 1x3 smooth pieces and do what we did at the bottom of the machine, but on the top. Now the pieces will get a little bit more complex. First of all, you're going to need a 1x2x3 ramp, one of these really tall ones, and a 1x2 ramp, one of the normal sized ones, as well as a 1x3 brick. You're going to repeat that, except instead of having the 1x3 brick, you're going to just have a 1x1 right at the bottom. From here, let's just rotate the bricks around and take a 1x6 brick, put it over here, and then take a 2x3 ramp. Oh my gosh. Anyways, take the 2x3 ramp and place it like so. Everything should be arranged just like this. Now you need not 1 but 2 stacks of 1x3 bricks. First one's going to go on the right side, and of course you can probably guess where the second stack will go, on the left side. From here you need a 1x2 transparent brick and a 1x2x2 transparent brick. Stack them just like this. You're going to have a second copy of that, and you're going to place them right in the back over here. So you have a glass window in the back, and we're going to add in the front one very shortly. From here you need a 1x4 brick, and you're going to need to place on one of these roof pieces. This one's 2x4. You're also going to do the same with the 1x2 brick and a 2x2 roof piece, as I call it. Next, you're going to need a 2x3 red ramp. Snap that on. A 2x4, or actually a 3x4 red ramp, my apologies. Snap that on. And then we're going to take 2 stacks of the trans clear Lego bricks that I talked about in the last step. Here's the first one, here's the second, and you're going to snap it in between these bricks, right in between the front. So that goes here, this goes here. We are so close to finishing. You're going to take this piece, place it on here, snap it on. You're going to take the other red ramp piece that we made. You're going to take 2 Skittles, so yep, break out that bag of Skittles. Don't need them all though, you need some for the machine. And place 2 into the dispenser. Make sure they fit in just like so. Then you're going to take this piece that we made just like 5 seconds ago, and you're going to place it on top. Now don't snap it in just yet. What you need to do, and you can't really do this in any special way, you just need to be very skillful. Open this up, drop some of the Skittles in there, and pull the top back on. We had 1 casualty. Anyways, when you flip it over, you should have all your Skittles in there, ready to go, looking mouth-watering as always. Now we just need to build the coin bank, which is very simple. You're going to take a 1x4 brick, a 1x2 brick, and place a plate on top of each. We have a 1x2 plate, 1x4 plate, that's what it means. Anyways, you're going to build an L, a 1x2, a 1x3, a 1x1, flip it over. Hey, we have smooth pieces, 1x4, 1x2. You're going to snap that right on top. That's all you need to do to build the coin bank. You just pull this over, take your coin bank piece, and slide it right in. Sometimes it might be a little bit loose, so what you need to do is take out the bank and loosen up the brick space in between each, such as that. Just give it a little bit of space so then the bank will fit tighter. But like I said, that's all you need to build to have this beautiful Skittles candy machine. Congratulations, you have finally finished building this machine. The only piece of advice I would give as a troubleshooter is sometimes when you put a coin into the machine, this doesn't protrude enough for you to slip your fingernail under. In such a case, I would suggest putting coins in on a 45-degree angle and then letting it just go straight down once this has pushed itself out enough. Anyways, once again, that's the main troubleshooter. You shouldn't have any more problems with this. If you do, please contact me at my email, astonishingstudios@gmail.com. Make sure to subscribe to Brick Ultra and my personal channel, Astonishing Studios, and I will see you all with my future videos.